Elizabeth I was one of the most famous queens in English history. She was the Queen of England and Ireland and ruled for 44 years. Her time on the throne is called the Elizabethan Age. This period is remembered for peace, learning, and strong national pride. Elizabeth was known as the Virgin Queen because she never married. She was very intelligent, brave, and careful in her decisions. People admired her leadership and strong character. Even today, she is remembered as one of England's greatest rulers who changed the country forever. Elizabeth was born on 7th of September 1533 in Greenwich, England. She was the daughter of King Henry VIII and his second wife, Anne Boleyn. Her birth was important because her father wanted a son. When Elizabeth was only 2 years old, her mother was executed. After that, Elizabeth was declared illegitimate and lost her royal status. She lived a quiet childhood away from the court. Even in difficult times, she showed intelligence and calm behavior. These early hardships made her strong and careful later in life. Elizabeth received an excellent education. She studied subjects like history, philosophy, mathematics, and religion. She also learned many languages, including Latin, Greek, French, Italian, and Spanish. Elizabeth loved reading and learning. Her teachers praised her sharp mind and strong memory. Education helped her understand politics and diplomacy. Unlike many women of her time, Elizabeth was trained like a future ruler. This education prepared her for leadership and helped her survive many dangers during her early life and later during her rule as queen. Elizabeth's life was often in danger. During the reign of her half-sister, Queen Mary I, Elizabeth was suspected of rebellion. Mary was Catholic, while Elizabeth supported Protestant beliefs. Elizabeth was arrested and sent to the Tower of London. She feared execution, but no strong proof was found against her. Later, she was released and kept under house arrest. This experience taught Elizabeth to be careful and patient. She learned how dangerous politics could be and how silence could sometimes save a life. In 1558, Queen Mary I died, and Elizabeth became queen at the age of 25. England was poor, divided by religion, and weak after years of conflict. Elizabeth became Queen Elizabeth the Farn and faced many problems. She promised to rule fairly and wisely. People welcomed her with hope. She worked hard to bring peace to the country. From the beginning, she showed confidence and strength. Her calm nature and intelligence helped her win the loyalty of her people. One of Elizabeth's first challenges was religion. England was divided between Catholics and Protestants. Elizabeth chose a middle path called the Elizabethan religious settlement. She made the Church of England Protestant but allowed some Catholic traditions. This decision helped reduce conflict. Elizabeth believed unity was more important than force. She punished rebellion but avoided unnecessary cruelty. Her religious policy brought stability to England. It allowed people to focus on work, learning, and trade instead of fighting over religious differences. Elizabeth never married, which surprised many people. She believed marriage could weaken her power. Many foreign kings and princes wanted to marry her, but she refused all proposals. She used marriage talks as a political tool to gain support without giving power away. Elizabeth called herself married to England. This decision allowed her full control over the government. Her unmarried status made her unique among rulers. It also increased her image as a strong and independent queen, devoted only to her country. Elizabeth supported exploration and trade. During her reign, English sailors traveled to distant lands. Famous explorers like Sir Francis Drake sailed around the world. Trade brought wealth to England and increased its power. Elizabeth encouraged merchants and sea captains. She also supported the growth of English navy. This helped England become a strong sea power. These actions made England richer and more confident. Exploration during her reign opened new opportunities and helped England compete with other European nations. One of the greatest threats to Elizabeth was Spain. King Philip II of Spain was a powerful Catholic ruler and Elizabeth's enemy. In 1588, he sent the Spanish Armada to invade England. Elizabeth encouraged her soldiers and gave a famous speech. The English navy defeated the Armada with skill and courage. Storms also destroyed many Spanish ships. This victory made England very proud. It proved Elizabeth's strong leadership and marked England as a major world power. Elizabeth's reign was also a golden age for culture and arts. Theater, poetry, and music flourished. William Shakespeare wrote many famous plays during this time. People enjoyed learning and entertainment. Elizabeth supported artists and scholars. Schools and universities improved. The English language became richer and more powerful. This cultural growth made her reign memorable. The Elizabethan age became a symbol of creativity and national pride. It was a time when English culture truly shined. As Elizabeth grew older, her health slowly weakened. Many of her trusted advisors and friends died. She became more lonely but remained strong. She continued ruling with care until the end of her life. Elizabeth had no children, so the question of succession worried many people. Despite sadness and challenges, she stayed devoted to her duty. She worked until her last days. Her sense of responsibility never faded, even when she was tired and ill. Elizabeth therefore died on 24 March 1603 at the age of 69. She was buried in Westminster Abbey in London. After her death, James VI of Scotland became King of England. Elizabeth left behind a strong, stable, and proud nation. Her reign brought peace, confidence, and cultural growth. She is remembered as a wise, brave, and powerful queen. Elizabeth I remains one of the most respected rulers in world history, admired for her strength and leadership.